Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Road 3 replay. Spawn on the right side as the Yellow Empire, we have Infoman. Spawn on the left side as the Orange Allies, we have Bxxxxpxxxxx, which actually chose random. So it's Empire versus Allies. My apologies. Do now have a power plant deployed on out, not big surprise. Fortress walls, how menacingly. Wait, why is a fortress wall right there? It's the middle where the refinery will go. Oh, he just only wants to protect the harvester and not the power plant. Do you have a fast airfield being put on the field? Who got these dojo cores advanced forward? The dojo cores may be too slow in order to allow an engineer to capture the oil derrick, but we got Apollo out first. Why is there Apollo? Is he trying to shoot down burst drones? Was that a misclick? Did he mean Vindicator rather than Apollo? Because this is way too early for Apollo. He must really hate burst drones. Burst drone does go down there. Got Imperial Warrior here. Instant Dojo here. And he has gone for an early Defender Core. He sees that Apollo, so he went for an early Defender Core to, well, defend. Hopefully, honestly, he could have put it a bit closer to this refinery here. He also needs to immediately switch to anti-aircraft mode. Perfect. It's better to leave those on anti-aircraft mode than anti-ground mode, because aircraft are hidden. They don't stick around long enough to switch and then fire. Well, ground takes a bit of time, so you can switch and then fire. Plus, he knows it's fighting against fast airfield. The dojo does go down. No engineer up here. Wait, what? Fast mainframe core? Is he going for a fast Eureka? Or Rocket Angels? Okay. Now I'm interested. Vindicators pushing forward, they'll likely not go down here. Yep, I'm pushing my way forward. Maybe trying to go for a power plant. The Corsair's Defender Core here. Does get the Defender Core there, which does put him low power. He went for a second Defender Core. Let's switch over to the Empire player so we can see better what's going on. That makes sense. Dojo broke you. That is the level. That's tier 2. It's hard to tell with those markers, but he has access to Shinobi, but he's going for either Eureka or Rocket Angels.
The site must be secured.
Rocket Angels wouldn't be half bad against Vindicators. Sure, they have to deal with the Apollo, but that would be a 1v. How many? Eureka's a possibility, but you have to be very careful because he can be bombed down. I am not joking when I say I think Rocket Angels are the way to go. Okay, what is Allied player doing? He's going for double airfield. This Defender Core was not put in anti-aircraft mode. It does set off for a little bit of cash refund. Needs extra instant dojos, that's for sure. Because he loses 2, he will not be doing all too well. We do have at least 2 Apollos in the air. Multiple Vindicator bomb runs coming forward. But for another refinery core, just get himself low power now. Okay, what's being blown out? Is it Eureka or Rocket Angels? That's definitely a Eureka. One Eureka deployed on the field. And also keeping her on defense wouldn't be half bad. She can almost instantly snipe these aircraft. Refinery core has been pulled up high. And she's in a good angle to hit Vindicator. Does maybe on the retreat. You may not realize there's a Eureka right there. Does get inside the garrison. Does avoid the garrison. Very, very good. I really want her to do some good work. Now they're avoiding that garrison. She needs to advance forward. She's a power play unit. She needs to be on the aggressive. She can't really be on defense for too long. Now there's some Rocket Angels. He needs to go for our third power plant. Immediately queue up a third power plant. If your warrior receives a lot of bombing runs there, if Yuriko can snipe an Apollo, that would be great. Get the Apollo, get the Apollo. No. Going for one of these garrisons would be a good hard point as well. Perhaps hit these anti-submarine aircraft, because it's really hard to detour around here. It's easy to do detour around there. Here comes Rocket Angels. Riptide's being put on the field. Get in that garrison. Get back in that garrison. Juggle, juggle, juggle. There is a multi-gun turret there. Yuriko can deal with it. Stasis Whip, I think, can Stasis Whip work on garrison, or structures, I should say. Apollos do find some good hits there onto those Rocket Angels. Rocket Angels push way forward. And Yuriko does find this Harvester. And there goes the Ore Refinery. And she's in range of the Naval Yard. One of the Apollos do go down. Does severely bomb that region. She's at lead, but severely wounded. Final squadron being put on the field. More Rocket Angels pushing way forward. Gets out another garrison. And now it's also... There are currently 2 garrisons here. He is going to have to guess one. He may not realize which one's the correct one. And Stasis Whip does snare the MCV. Get back in the garrison. She's a little bit wounded. And Rocket Angels will snare the MCV. A fully heroic Rock Angel. That's the first time I've ever seen one. No, really. It's maybe the first replay I cast of Rocket Angels. We got some power plants here. He does not have any production structures other than airfields. He can deploy out cryocopters. No! Mass Rocket Angels fine versus the Apollos. Need to hit those Apollos. In the power plants wouldn't be half bad. If he puts opponent to low power mode, that would be great. He does deploy out a command hub here to get out some cryocopters. I don't... Sentry Bombers. What do Sentry Bombers require? Require max clearance, not a defense bureau. Yes, I had to look that up. So he can get out sentry bombs eventually. He doesn't really have the economy to support it. He doesn't really have the economy to support out his current production, honestly. Good bomb runs there. Yuriko's fully heroic. Does take out the Riptide there. Yuriko does not receive any bombing runs there. Yuriko's fully heroic, advancing forward. The Empire player has good economy. He does sell off those defender cores. Oh, he has the hospital as well, so there's actually health regen even on the Rocket Angels. Does take out one of the Apollos there, and that's the end of the replay. We actually see Rocket Angels doing actually decent work. This is Adam Great saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.